I saw him brushing in through here. Let's hit it. Alright, yeah, let's hit it. Are you here, Mike? I don't remember how you come with us. I you finished playing Star Card, say yeah, mine. Right, anyway, go like, hey, I just want to just leave him and go around just to see if I can show you around the city. Hey, don't know me. Kind of Wayne and his sister, huh? Raven has certainly an interesting dynamic. I'm not sure what. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Grabs to make your duties offer. No, thanks so much, yeah. Next to Bill. Wait, far. Okay, but okay. Okay. He has to get that back. Hey, my love. I take that. Whew. Bell. This is some good shit. Yeah. Finale, Heartless Edgar finale. There's a young man named Edgar here. The man asked me hearing the name brought a sudden sharp pain to my chest. He told me I could usually find him at this restaurant, he continued. I started telling him, but I stopped myself. He isn't here today. Oh, that's a shame, he said. How about Henry? I shook my head. He let out a disappointed sigh. Well, if you see either of them, could you let them know I'll be at the inn? As he turned to leave, I noticed the jacket had an emblem with a fish on it. I promised him I would, but after he left, I regretted not telling him Edgar wouldn't be coming back. That night, I closed the restaurant without seeing Edgar. When it occurred to me that every night would be like this from now on, I felt emptiness inside me. Closing for the day, huh? I heard a voice as I locked the front door and turned to go home. It was Henry. What do you want? I couldn't figure out if seeing him made me more sad or angry. He didn't say anything. He just handed me a folded slip paper. I didn't read it. He said quietly. I expected him to leave, but he just turned his back to me and stood there. I opened up the paper. It was covering sticky writing. This is the first letter I've ever written. I can't seem to organize my thoughts, so please forgive me. Machines don't know how to forgive. We can't faithfully record data or faithfully delete it. That's all. I thought that for someone like me, forgetting would be as easy and simple as deleting a file, not something to regret or mourn. I'm saying machines don't know how to forget. We are able to faithfully record data or faithfully delete it. That's all. I thought that for someone like me, forgetting would be as easy and simple as deleting a file, not something to regret or mourn. Yeah. But as I write this now, I'm filled with a strange feeling, like I don't want to forget. It's because I met you. You accepted me despite the fact that I have no blood in my veins and no heart in my chest. You saw me not as a machine, but as a person. You brought love and beauty into the life of this simple puppet. Thank you. I'm sure it must be disappointing for us to part like this. I'm sorry for that. The lie I lived is too big to beg your forgiveness for. I only ask that you don't be angry with Henry. Finally, I want to express the feeling I've been holding in my heart since I first met you. May you find all the happiness in the world. That is my true prayer for you. I felt my knees crying, gripped the letter in my hands. I couldn't stop my tears, and I didn't care if my sobbing echoed through the dark streets. I didn't care if anyone saw me or what they thought. Edgar, I forced the name out of my stops. Hearing me, Henry turned around. His eyes were puffy, and he had a pained expression. Please. I looked up at him. Help me. He met my gaze. He had to say, I understand. I stood alone from the door Henry had brought me to. Once we had forgotten there, he told me it was as far as he could take me. As he turned to leave, I told him about the man who had come to visit the restaurant. Henry's expressing grew serious, but he said nothing and continued walking. But none of that mattered now. I took a deep breath and stepped through the door. Who are you? The room was filled with researchers in the white lab coats. They were huddled around a workbench. Lying on top of the workbench was Edgar. How did you get in here? Shouted one of the researchers. This is a research area. Undeterred, I walked forward. Give me Edgar, I told him. Several of them looked at each other and chuckled. Oh, so you're that girl who was here the other day, one said. One. Know that all of Edgar's data has already been extracted for analysis, said another. Edgar, you know, doesn't exist anymore. His feelings were real. I said, my voice cracking. No, said a researcher, that's not possible because artificial intelligences are not human. They're simply tools, combinations of technology and techniques. Are tools the only thing you care about? I asked. The only thing you can see? What are you talking about? Said a researcher. Did you even try to see the bonds he created? I pointed to Edgar, the circle of people he brought together. I feel the same way, said a voice from behind me. The man who had visited the restaurants earlier entered the room. He and I still have things to discuss, he said. I needed to thank him for helping me. Another civilian exclaimed, one of the researchers. I need to thank him for helping another researcher. I need to thank him for helping me. Another civilian explained one of the researchers. What is security doing? It doesn't matter what you say, said another. We're not going to stop a research for some such sentimental reasons. That's right, chimed in another one. You can't change our decision. Well, if sentimental arguments won't work, we'll just have to go through more official channels, won't we? A deep voice reverberated through the room as a pair of footsteps approached the hallway. The Bracer Guild has received an official request from the Fisherman's Guild for the return of Edgar. The man held out his bracer badge. It seems we made it just in time. The woman with him let out a sigh of relief. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be helping him out again so soon. It was Boris and Bella. Upon hearing Boris's words, the researchers expressed change. How do you see just how many people care about Edgar? I stepped forward. I'm begging you. Please help. Please give him back to us. Looking at our reinforcement, they started to shrink back. But think of the risk, one stammered. If an artificial intelligence develops its own will, it can no longer be controlled. Yes, said another. If we can't control him, there's no telling what he might do. Someone else may even take him and use him for malicious purpose. But I started. Even in the face of all our support, they still refuse to give him to us. Refused to give up too, however. In the middle of our standoff, a familiar voice broke the silence. They let me make a session. After what felt like a long time, I slowly opened my bleary eyes. My mind felt hazy, my body was sluggish. I lay there, staring at the ceiling of my dorm room for a bit, before turning to the side. There I saw Clementine standing next to my bed. Her eyes were full of tears, but she was smiling more brightly than I'd ever seen her. I found out what happened later. Thanks to everyone, my personality was re-uploaded back into my body. I was allowed to keep living as Edgar so long as I didn't leave town. Clementine had agreed to stay with me and would be confined to the town as well. She said that it didn't matter, however, as long as we could be together. But morning after all of that, I'll never forget the words you said to me. The ones I'd always wanted to hear you say. Good morning, Edgar. And God, that was beautiful.
Now,
The variant looks pretty popular. Okay, so you want to play too? That's what my students introduced me to it. I know I may be a bit old, but I never back down. However, I have found myself once face more work opponents, and you must be very good. I don't know, it was like fate to find out. For instance, I guess I shouldn't be surprised hearing who she is, but I should probably work on my skills before I challenge her. There's also in my car. I want to make sure I'm ready to face her. Would it be okay if I accept a challenge another time? Certainly. The Vander style represents the big sword and two blades. This is versatile. Oh, you guys. Instructor Schwarzer, greetings. If it's in Frit-Z for main campus, we've always met unexpectedly. I wasn't able to at the ceremony, but I wanted to comment you and your work. There's no need for that. After all, we did receive assistance from Prince Cedric and the instructors. Fritz and I were debriefing the situation. We ended up here. I see. They may have been relieved of their duties, but vendor training always impressive nonetheless. Watch today made me think about what my training was missing. It's quite difficult. It's quite different in the military. Kind of learning at the main campus, but I don't mind so long as I can spar with Kurt Vander. Instructor Schwarzer, do you know where he and the other members of Class 7 are? Well, I'll spar with him, but, well, I'm sure he's out enjoying Storm Festival right now. I do want paper for Panasonic Ball. Pretty over join Storm Festival, we shouldn't bother them. But still, it seems like they're all pretty worked up. They may not be my students, but I'd like to help them out as an instructor of thors, nonetheless. Sorry, current over is probably Storm Festival right now. I don't know if you're fine with me, but may I take on your request myself? But that's, I mean, it's for training, it's not. As instructor, I practice both traditional and military martial arts. But Narhar was my instructor as well, so I understand this process. But that's only okay with you, of course. Whatever you guys for asking why should be too careful for your normal wishes. I just asked if we can use the training hall. We can't even scratch them. The females are sound, but you have some poor habits. You need to develop more fluid teamwork and better Arcus usage, or else you may find yourself having more difficulty later on. Has Instructor Narhar taught you this? Well, to be honest, we haven't had much practice. We've all Prince Cedric's ingenuity, so we listen to his guidance. Honestly, from what I've heard, he's quite a talented genius, but I will say that everyone in Class 7 is motivated by his own goals. On top of that, when they work together, they're an unstoppable force. Compared to them, one-on-one, certainly might seem stronger, but as a team, Class 7 still leads above you. I compare your teamwork to that of the first day of school. Or that you already know, they need to hear it. The two of them have potential and must be incentive. Frit-Z, I see you were able to experience firsthand and sort of training firsthand. Now you're here. Ever since this morning, things were sitting right with me. Lady Fiona saw that I was bothered. She allowed me to delay escort so I could come. Just what I expect from Elliot's sister. Class members are indeed gifted, but you both might be too focused on imitating the prince. You might be right. Ricky, those are difficult to break. They can hold you back. Even then, I taught you more than enough of the basics. If you want to break free of your own fetters, then there's just one last thing I must teach you. Something to help us break free from our own lives. Regardless, I would be honored to see your guys. Very well, let's begin. Please return to the field exercise camp and prepare your Panzer Soldat. What? Our Panzers? Think of it as a metaphor to you out of your habits. Infantry combat, Panzer Soldat combat are different, but similar essence. Isn't that right, Schwarzer? Yes, that's correct. In order to break your mental barriers, we need to stand approach. I'll help the major with your lesson. I understood. Don't go easy on us. And I appreciate your concern. Here's one thing I've asked you. I think I already know what that might be. It's a lit live exercise after all, so they'll need some fellow students to fight against. And Rean was invited to the main campus field exercise camp by not hard to complete Frit-Z training after some calls. Class 7 guards near Heimdall's Gate. And what's going on? So Class 1 wants to shout us again. Yeah, apparently there have been some things on their mind they can't shake. They've been really desperate to catch up to you. If anything, their academic excellence surpasses ours. There's no denying that. Your team works much better than ours. When you start relying on Frit-Z, they can start taking matters to our own hands. I ask for your help to further our growth. You guys are monsters all of a sudden. You have to admit your actions are commendable. Further our growth, was that it? Well, great, I can't help but see you all in different light. If you want us, we'll give you everything we have. Yeah, it's a good opportunity for us too. Sounds very fun. I like you to. You think you can actually get your advantage? So all the special training they've gone through has really taken their skills to the next level. If you think things will go the same as before, you're gonna be gravely disappointed. You know what? Next level. He sounds like the major Instructor Rean gave, like the major Instructor Rean gave us tips, doesn't it? Well, is that true? How are you doing? Helping the enemy? It was very difficult and demanding, but a real eye-opener. Each of you has faced their main things, but give it to them everything you got. Understood. There are many things I'd like to say, but I can wait for later. Your cooperation is indeed perfect. Let's have a friendly match, 2-on-2 sort of Panzer sort of match, no holds barred or whatever. Both teams work together and don't hold back. Okay. Choose 2 members from Class 1, because our team does not have her own mech, she will serve as support. First member, Kurt, obviously. Ash. Now let's begin a match between Class 1 and Class 7. Enable Lionheart, Emder, maybe have an honorable duel. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah! It's mine! Let's go!
Seagull adds to training. Seagull adds followed by 8 of her attacks are playing several moves ahead to trip up her opponent.
It's mine! Gotcha now!
I shall go.
My turn! It's mine! I got this! My turn!
Seagull adds Frit. Training Seagull adds followed by Frit. He thrusts at opponent's blind spots with an impenetrable stance.
My turn. Sure.
You don't know.
Gotcha now.
It's my turn.
My turn. My turn. It's mine. Behold the Vander style.
That's enough. Warriors Class 7. We did it. Amazing. Movement efficiency has increased from last time. Oh, so close. Yes, but with Instructor, Panzer, Soldiers, time, and critical teamwork, let's run for almost able to gain for greater heights. Now we can keep training too. I guess we can't take them lightly. Any sort of though, I feel like the load has been lifted off of me. Oh no, it was a good experience for Class 7 as well. Frit and Ada were able to reach this next step in their development because of the foundation you set. It was a learning moment for me of how to properly train students. Well then, let's both continue to put your best forward for students. So are you going to treat chat running for the party tonight? Thank you for that. Of course, please leave it to me. Invite parents to all odds. Return to the 7th Festival. Thank you, Instructor Schwarzer in Class 7. Well, I suppose I should give my grats as well. I can't you see? Let's be a little less card about that. Well then, that's simply how unit is, you see. We should catch up to you during the Summer Festival. Next time we can test our might with swords, not parents told us. Well, when that happens, let's rope Frit in the mix too. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, I guess we can go with athletes. Alright, let's get going now, bitch. This is full of shit. Oh, little bitches. What are you crying? Actually, I have a question. A fitting end. No, right there. So I think everyone help me. Sure, I love that. Feel free to chime whenever you're ready.
Let the match begin.
Please go first, Rean. Yeah, Swordsman is the best one. Yeah. I'm on PS Fall. It's probably the best card ever. Yeah, man. You got a problem? I don't like you. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
You fought wonderfully.
Pepper's ring out, search over his own skill. I say the same thing about you. I have to say, I'm surprised. Team score is just skills people nails, as people say. As right after martial arts, basic being able to leave, but one basic requirement. And carpet is remarkable ring. I'm honored to hear the rules work for me. I just work for you, please accept this Chevalier. Oh, it's a match score. I can't accept this. I believe you can. Even though it was a surprise, I was able to. Actually, your true strength. Feel ease knowing you're the one taking care of Kurt. What I'm giving you is by the side of my knowledge of you. I feel almost embarrassed for this kindness for you, but actually, I'll do my utmost to meet your expectations. I like your conviction. You fucking bastard. What's your name? Yeah, it's you know, it's just, it's all right. She's a great opponent. Please, I haven't had battle like that in a while. Rean, please do this with me again soon. Yeah, I beat Warrior. She's tough. What? No, whoa. No. I got my rat. Yeah. Yeah, this guy's a fucking psycho. No, get out. Bastard. Part 3, Kobe learns his lesson. Suddenly there was a loud rumbling from deep within the catacombs. An enormous dust cloud as tall as the ceiling made its way toward Kobe. Essentially, Kobe covered his eyes with his free hand as small specks of sand within the cloud pelted him. The cloud soon vanished and Kobe lowered his hand. Though his vision was obstructed by the dust, he was able to barely make out a giant silhouette in front of him. It cannot be shocked. The black shadow holding Kobe's hand loosened its grip. Kobe didn't waste another second. He darted out from the circle. The black shadows had formed around him, but a gravely voice soon stopped him. "Do not move, boy." Kobe involuntarily straightened up and stopped as he had been commanded. The voice spoke once more. "Gentle spirits controlled by evil, I now grant you passage back to Eidos." Then beads of light surged toward Kobe from the shadows. The latter screamed in agony as the beads of light struck them, causing him to vanish. "Ah!" A familiar voice screamed. Kobe turned. The shadow that had gripped his hand was engulfed in the light, and the girl reemerged as the screaming faded. Kobe and the girl stared at each other, silence falling between them. The girl spoke, tears streaming down his face. I'm sorry I tricked you, but I want you to know that I have fun exploring the museum with you. I was happy we were almost friends. That part was real." The beads of light bounced off the catacomb walls and shone on the pair, and the girl began to fade away in the light. Kobe rushed toward her and grabbed her hand. "I believe you," he exclaimed. "Because of you, I was able to enjoy the museum for the first time. I'm glad I met you. And we're already friends, right? I can't just stand here and let our friend cry." He kept pouring his heart out to the girl, but she continued to fade away. She initially looked surprised at his words, but soon gave him the same warm smile she'd given him when they first met. "Thank you, you're right. I can't cry now that we're all finally friends." Kobe's face fell. He could no longer feel the girl's hand in his. "Don't worry, girl. I know we'll meet again someday." She vanished in the light. Kobe stared at the spot where she had vanished, his vision blurred by his tears now. Eventually, the light faded away, and a familiar voice spoke, bringing Kobe back to his senses. "It appears as if you made a good friend." The dust cloud containing the giant silhouette cleared, and Kobe could now clearly see its identity. A dragon, Kobe said, stunned. It was indeed a menacing dragon with brilliant wings. The dragon spoke again, its voice reverberating around the catacombs. "You were very nearly consumed by evil spirits. Only those who did not listen to their parents will be led astray. Sound familiar, boy?" Kobe's elation at meeting a dragon subsided as a shiver ran down his spine. "Yes," he admitted, feeling guilty. "Mom told me to stay close, but I didn't listen." The dragon stared at him with a piercing gaze. "You do know what you did was wrong, do you, boy?" Kobe nodded silent. "There's a rumor that exists in this museum." The dragon continued. "When children break their promises with their parents, they shall all be consumed by demons. You were attacked, boy. But what about your parents?" Kobe froze in horror at the dragon's words. "No, not mom and dad too. Please, save them." He begged, but the dragon dropped his gaze and shook his head. "Your parents were genuinely worried about you, the same way you worry about them now. But you brought this upon yourself, boy. Your mistakes cannot be taken back." Kobe felt remorse for the first time in his life. He felt awful for being a nuisance to his parents and not listening to them. He fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. The dragon stared at the crying boy for a moment. "However, you can shape the future with your actions. You understand? What will happen if you commit the same mistake?" Kobe wiped his face and nodded. The dragon moved closer to him. Kobe could see his reflection in the dragon's piercing eyes. He suddenly felt as if he was being sucked into the dragon's eyes and began to lose his balance. "Make choices your friend will be proud of," he heard the dragon say. Kobe came around and timidly just sit up, but he felt something wrapped around his legs. "Don't move, it's too dangerous," worried voice said. He looked around. His mother was staring at him while his father was carrying him, his eyes wide. "Mom, Dad, you're okay," Kobe cried out. "Where's the black shadow demon?" His mother looked puzzled. "What do you mean? Do you have a nightmare?" she asked, concerning. Kobe looked confused. "You became tired after walking around the museum with us, so your father carried you after you fell asleep," she explained. Kobe still looked confused, but soon felt relief wash over him. The tears began to stream down his face again. His parents looked concerned. and couldn't understand why her son was upset, but they comforted him regardless. Eventually, Kobe jumped off his father's back and insisted he walk on his own. All right, but don't go running off, okay? His mother said, still worried. You just woke up. You might trip and fall. Kobe smiled. I know, but you don't need to worry about me anywhere more. Sometime later, Kobe visited the museum again and tried to find the door to the catacombs. He had no such luck. He then returned to the painting of the catacombs. This time, all the caskets were sealed, and there were now plants sprouting under a warm light. It looks better than before, he said, smiling. Kobe will never forget about that particular day, and he made sure not to worry anyone ever again. After all, he thought, I can't do anything embarrassing if I'm never going to see her again. Though his parents were stunned by his sudden maturity, they continued to love him and protect him all the same. As Kobe grew up, he kept the Dark Dragon's words close to his heart, and he eventually became a respectable, mature adult in Arabonia.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, man. It's nice. Here. Dr. Rean, hello, Schwarzer. There was a lovely ceremony earlier. I agree. Good work to you and your students. Thanks. By the way, it's unusual to see you three together. I remember seeing you during the ceremony, but I didn't realize you had come to Humble to Rosie. I'm here to help out the special mass tomorrow. I arrived here not too long ago and happened to run into Patrick, though we were in different classes. I always appreciate running to a fellow graduate. Oh, yes, you were invited to Palace this evening, Schwarzer, right? Bauer and I will both be there. Let's talk more. Sure thing. Where's our festival life? I, for one, am already joining. After all, I was able to glimpse my young master's face once more. I tried calling you. I need to run some errands today, but since you're all here, you can chat some good point. Yeah. Bender's a good guy, but that's not good enough for Elise. No one's. You don't have a social complex, Rean. This is perfectly normal. Hey, Leslie. Sure, if it's just hello. Of course, that's all I was planning. There's no need to be so scary about it. You good, bro? Can't even go to a fucking hotel, man. It's gonna be okay. Oh, Dr. Schwarzer. Hello there, everyone. Thanks for your help earlier this year. And certainly, Lena, you've come all the way to Heimdall. It's alright, ladies and at least told me about your spoils. As all thanks to everyone, your daughter helped a lot too. I guess it's very safe she's going to blow. So our work in a 4th development division could use some work. Sure, man. Thanks, but now I quite regret not being able to tell Master Rean and Lady Elise to say, but I'm glad you're okay. Thank you. Her two of you we attended Palace Service tonight, and I was invited along with my father. However, I need to get some work done before then. Maybe take it easy now. I need you, let me help you. In that case, can you take care of the arrangements for the M&A? Then, of course, my lady. Really, she's going, okay. And you are fuck. I'll be upset, Mirage. You make this here for you. Hope you please eat. And I do not. I did not eat. I think you might be confusing me. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's just go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Oh, he's just crazy. Trying to kill me all the time.
Oh, this is nice.
Sure you don't have him confused with somebody else? Might have confused. Oh man, Lane, good to see you two here. Oh, nice to see you. What a coincidence. Like that taller guys, I don't even recognize it. I always got more hands too. Congrats for your middle school debut. As a fellow member reporter, I'm real proud of. Thanks. To really everyone to you. I think so, but yeah, that way we've all grown. Sorry. You've become the branch campus nurse, Lane. You're always for Panadol now. It's good to see you. Pappy found. Yeah. I'm sure I hear Uncle and Master are in Heimdall. Erase last see him back there all day east side. I hope everyone's okay. Uncle Macross, okay? I'll have to check about him. I'm sure we'll be thrilled to see his favorite niece. Okay, bitch. Yeah, uh-huh. I'm an old guy. I went to the doctor this morning, check on my condition, and it was a miracle. My condition that was getting worse is starting to feel better. When I heard that, I was convinced it was all thanks to Leon Bloom. Now that I think about it, my condition started getting worse when Leon Bloom started doing worse. I'm glad I believed and waited out Leon Bloom. He was groomed to be retiring soon, but made a miraculous comeback. And the condition got better as they're connected. I should share this story with Monk. Which horse do I bet on? Liam Bloom, of course. I bet all my players' rings on Liam Bloom. I won't regret it. Even if you lose it, let's do it again, Liam Bloom. You're a fucking psycho, but okay. Yeah, at least we get our uniforms dirty.
Give me the I'll send you your So
what is all this shit, I wonder? No. There you are. So what's the script, Hugo? Far I can tell you're abusing your relationship with the government to get an upper hand on Paris. Is this economic serious stuff you're always going on about? Be tricky, don't you think? Sounds like you've learned a new word. Like back when we were in school, you didn't even know how to calculate your ROA. Shut it and answer your question. Well, it's good to see you're improving, to be honest. I don't mind answering a few questions from up here. My part to be to deal with small fry yourself. So if you want me to you won't keep me listening, you better have something worth listening to. Send some balls you got on you, Lee, man. Small fry. I hope you remember that this when you're bubbling at my feet, ball bag. I'd like to know what Hugo's thinking, but better just leave this to Becky. I'll check with her again once she's free. You'll see, I'm actually here to see Becky and Gradley on her establish her own company. This new company network thing is first going to put her in direct contact with me, but well, let's just see how she fares after Metropolis' plan goes into effect. Now that should be interesting.
Now...
I'll see a familiar face over there. That said, I sense a strange presence inside here. I didn't feel it yesterday. Nah. Fine, Marquis, but I invested in you when you told me you'd be next to Cayenne, but now all my money's gone to waste. I won't rest until you British can fair realize me here. Now, why do I do that? I'm busy. I have very important people I need to go meet. Now get out of my way. So even Marquis, but some armor. I can see now he's working hard to claim his image. Y'all fast.
Hello there, Rean. You found... Very well. Leave it to me.
No. Oh, Rean, hello there. Ferris, Elisa Ferris and Joe said, you two know her? Well, yeah, I have her ship things for development vision sometimes, but she's really great. Always ready to go whenever we need her. I have her deliver our fresh product to Vericord as well. I wasn't aware Elisa was a fellow customer, though. I appreciate the business. We're not a huge company, so being able to make quick deliveries is our big selling point. But we've been getting more and more regular customers lately, so I'd say business is going well. Keeping everything running smoothly is a lot of work, but that's better than leaving it to my brothers. So, wow, so you not only make the deliveries, you manage the company too? Well, you're so young, yet you own your own business, that's wonderful. Now, being in charge of a shipping company is nothing compared to what you two do. Y'all three are managers, huh? What a coincidence. Pretty amazing when you think about it. You know, Joe said the airship you used for an RC reached a few years ago, right? Have you been to Roar for business negotiations before? Yeah, my brother took me with them when I was little, but the negotiations took over, so I ended up sneaking out to play with a little blonde girl. Oh, wait just a minute. What do you mean? So you are that girl. I knew it. For real, Lisa, I think about it, you do look just like her. How did I not know this before? I suppose it's a small world after all. I've known Joseph from a young age. Really? Well, we were at no family at one point. A couple who a barony that was a long time ago, though. They had a close relationship with Class 4. They even came to visit a few times. And Joseph and I would play together whenever we could. So the three of us have all known each other since we were kids. What a crazy coincidence. Huh, right. I would never imagine that these three had a connection like that. I guess it must have been guidance. Ayo's guidance. He didn't just aid them. No, so I hope I finish it. I'm probably sure we'll hear what happened. He didn't even try to aid him. Yeah. I mean, because yeah, you know, she's nice. You know, she's nice. Pictures. You should probably mascot the Crossroads Province is coming here to visit us. It's one for offer. If I ring things like you, I'd be golf for you again. Oh, I thought you were interested. I thought you'd make it. You too, Elise. Setting up right back is already. The customers died down a little for now. Okay, sit down, big. You work so hard, you deserve a little break. Oh, hey everyone, I'm Mishy. Give me a hand. Thanks for coming, everyone. It's great to see you all today. Hey, it's Mishy. Look over here, Mishy. He looks like you're super proud here in Heimdall too. I'm so happy for you, Mishy. Yeah, I'm happy for me too. Okay, everybody, what should we do to play today? Who are you? Look on just like me. I am Mishy. Don't let him trick you, everyone. He's a fake. What? Well, I'm afraid everyone told me that. Now don't let him confuse it. He's Mecha Mishy. He's a robot who thinks he's like you. And I'm not a robot, I'm the real one. I didn't know it was a scary even existed. It must be a new one. I guess there are many kinds of Mishis now. Mecha Mishy seems a little hostile, so everything's gonna be okay. Hey, don't worry so much about that stuff. Let's just have a fun dancing game. That's nothing, you faker. Oh, now I'm the real Mish for sure. No, everyone. But the real Mishy was beaten by the fake one. I bet if we cheer loud enough to make Mishy feel better. Mishy, get up! Don't lose, Mishy. I don't think Mishy can hear you. Maybe you're not loud enough. You there, we need your help. Cheer for Mishy for us. Well, no getting out of this. Come on, Mishy. Go, Mishy, you can do it. Your Highness, please try to make it sound so much. Get up, Mishy. Mishy! Mishy. Hey, you still want to fight? Fine, we'll keep fighting until only one of us is left. Now, why does it even matter who the real one is? We're both bitchies, so I'll just be me and you just be you. Come on, let's dance and have some fun here. Darn you. Fine, but just this once. We're having a dance off, I'm not gonna lose. Alrighty. Isn't that great? Thanks everyone, we're friends now. Now, okay, let's just take it from the top. Yeah, time to do our big cheer. Let's dance and make a wishy. With Mishy. I think I'm getting too into this shit. I'm glad to see him getting along now. Let's dance and make a wish. I'm glad everything turned out okay. I hope y'all. Only way to enjoy some Isle of Shatter. Alright, Elise, I'll see you later. Please enjoy some festival like fools, both of you.
Rean?
What is it, Your Highness?
I just want to say thank you. You've been so kind to me ever since we met 2 years ago. You saved me during the terrorist attack, and both me and Cedric during the Civil War. And now, you've saved Heimdall from a crisis yet again. You've even made peace with Cedric. I thank Adios I was able to meet both you and Elise.
Your Highness.
Princess! I just wanted to let you know how thankful I am. I knew if I didn't tell you now, I may not get another chance to do so. Oh.
I see. So you know what the Imperial government's playing behind the scenes?
Well, I am the princess. I'm certain the point of no return is nearly upon us. But I'm equally certain that you, and everyone else with whom I flew through the sky during the Civil War, will be okay. That's why, no matter what should happen, keep your gaze fixed firmly forward, and never lose hope.
Because I found deserve such words. But no, this won't might just be the last time we see each other. As you know, I've got everyone from Class 7 helping me. But they're not the only ones. I have friends, allies I can trust over everybody in the Bracer Guild. And the Crimson Rings back outside and Prince Albert will help us too. No matter what happens, we'll never give up. We'll overcome also, no matter how difficult, in order to claim our peaceful lives.
Though it may not be much, I'll lend my strength to the cause as well. As a subject of Erebonia, and as your friend, I will continue to support you, Your Highness.
Rean, Elise. Oh gosh, I've been thinking so hard about so many things. But both of you are so sincere and kind. I've decided I'll just have to keep you both.
Your Highness?
It seems like I'll have to ally myself with you after all, Elise. Together, we'll form a powerful team that won't lose to Elisa, Laura, Emma, or anyone else. Oh, but we'll need to be careful about Muse. That vulture might just swoop down and make off with the prize while everyone else is fighting.
I can certainly see that happening. We should definitely be careful of her.
Yeah, she's my main romance option. Wait, wait. What are you two are going to agree on? Please, you two. There's people around us. Yeah.
Now... Now... Now...
Renew who just he wanted to buy and called him biographers. One special ticket, they were ready to make some special bread. Just to get started, before even start. Are any special rules? No. It can be salty, sweet, or something else entirely. Special bread, we have tons of ingredients. Spare to pray or just perfect thing. And ready when you are, Rean. Start making bread. They chose what ingredients to put in bread. Second, using pre-packed dough, they tried making the shape what they had in my part of the final product. I was finished. The last thing they do was give their dough to the staff and bake. The result was Celine Supreme is complete. Shaping it wasn't easy, but it really does look like her. I can almost hear her with that little expression. Yeah. It was so much fun to make, I could hardly bring myself to eat it. I'm tempted to save it so I can show it to her, but she might get mad if she sees it. Well, she definitely will. But we need to show the evidence before she has a chance to see it. Yeah, I suppose I will, and we will have to eat it. Oh, so you guys made something incredibly creative. I'm going to take a photo for context, check a pose. In post-trial and for a story, the smiles going to continue as they are feasted on some delicious, very creative bread. All right, I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed the Summer Festival, Emma.
Oh, wait a moment, Rean. Can I see your pendant?
The one you gave me? Sure thing.
Lux illumine dies ham. All right, that should do it.
Was that one of your spells? It seemed different from the other ones.
Well, I didn't actually cast a spell. I just recharged the pendant with my mana. But I also filled it with my wish for you, Rean. May light guide you along your path.
Ah. Emma, could I get you to take off your glasses for a minute?
Huh? Why?
I just want to thank you for the pendant. So I had to find some like this the other day. I thought maybe.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Honestly, though, you didn't need to get me a gift or anything. But as long as you don't mind seeing me without my glasses, I'd be happy to wear your contacts. Rean?
Sorry, I think I might try to find a different gift for you. It's been a while since I seeing you like that, and it's making my heart skip way too many
What?
beats. I'm starting to think I might want to keep this site to all to myself.
That's...
I'll think of something else to give you. Preferably something you can always keep with you.
All right. I'll look forward to it.
Well, as Rean and Falcom, they both became stronger. Okay. Okay, yeah, this was nice. Alright, guys, I gotta figure out where to spend the rest of this stuff at. You can take music to all 5 of these events. Yeah, shit. This is interesting. Please follow. Yeah, I'm looking up the events I can take each girl to. Shit, it's kind of hard. As always, some guys, once again, throughout these videos, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.